Hello, dear friends, and welcome to the International Fabtalks. Thank you for being with us, dear friends, because life is all about sharing and caring. And we have wonderful people who are here with us to share their beautiful journey, their profession. They would want to enlighten the world with that spark which they have lived by all through these years. And today we'd like to invite our special celebrity. She is Juhi Arora, an advocate. Hello, ma'am, and welcome to the session.
Thank you so much.
Thank
you
you
to International Fab Talks for arranging this kind of session wherein we can educate and we can explore the good views and good thoughts.
Yes, dear. Thank you so much, ma'am, for accepting the invite. Thank you very much. Thank you. Dear friends, it's time now to introduce our special guest and celebrity in an official way. Ma'am, with your permission, I'd like to go ahead and introduce you in an official way, dear. Yes. Thank you, ma'am. My dear friends, let's get to know more about our celebrity. She is Advocate Juhi Arora from the legal side. Yes, and she is the founder of this beautiful and very important aspect of life where you have to focus if you have facing any legal issues. She is the founder of Juhi Arora and Associates. Very focused on her work and very passionate in bringing about justice to each one of you. If you are entangled in any legal issue or any sort of issue that you are into, she's out here to guide you and protect you and make you aware of your rights and duties as well. And dear friends, currently she is a panelist. She belongs to the panel council of the Delhi High Court Legal Service Committee. The Delhi High Court Legal Service Committee, if I'm getting that right, at the Delhi High Court. She's a certified mediator by Delhi Dispute Resolution Society under government of NCT of Delhi. Apart from that, she's also a member of the Associated Chambers of Commerce and Industry of India and International Council of Alternate Dispute Resolution. And today, she has graced our platform, and we would like to hear more about how her work is all going to impact your lives, how you could benefit from her work. How can you take legal advice in the right way from the right people? Let's get together and understand how we could benefit from this beautiful session. And welcome, friends. Dear ma'am, thank you so much for being a part of the International Fab Talks. The first question, ma'am, we'd like to go ahead and get to know more about you is, how would you define yourself? Who is the real Juhi?
How do I define myself? I would say in one word is that I always believed in myself. That what I can even perceive and what I even say to others also. I would better use the word which is the strength. I would say एक strength और अपने अंदर self belief रखना अपने आप में बहुत ज़्यादा ज़रूरी है. And I believe that it has to be inculcated because these powers are already within us, especially women. They are already born with these powers. It's just that you have to revive yourself. You have to see and imagine your powers. Like कहते हैं ना हनुमान जी को उनकी शक्तियां याद दिलाई थी, तो आई थिंक हर औरत के अंदर एक शक्ति है, उस स्ट्रेंथ, उस पावर, उस सेल्फ बिलीफ को आपको जानना जरूरी है. एंड आई थिंक देन all the milestone will be covered. Nothing would be remained in the life of any woman. I believe I can say that defines me.
Superb, ma'am. I really like the way you said Atma Vishwas. Am I right? If I'm not getting that wrong in Hindi. Yeah. Self-belief, my dear friends. And Juhi ma'am is all about self-belief. And that is what made her who she is today. A strong advocate. A person who's there to bring justice to everyone. And she says every woman out there has this power. So all the women who are scared of living your lives, rise up to the occasion and face your life. It is self-belief. That is the secret mantra. Dear ma'am, we would like to know, who is your inspiration? Because now you are an inspiration to many out there. To me also, I would love to be an advocate, but I didn't have the guts to face all of that. I'm a very different type of a person, but I love to be in your shoes. तो आप एक इंस्पिरेशन बन चुके हैं हमारे लिए और बहुत सारे लोगों के लिए भी आप इंस्पिरेशन हो, लेकिन आपका इंस्पिरेशन कौन है, हम ये जानना चाहेंगे मैम.
See, according to me, my own belief towards the inspiration is that it's something when we look up to. हम किसको देखते हैं कि हम उसके जैसा बनना चाहते हैं. तो आई थिंक सबसे पहले तो मैं अपनी माँ को अपना इंस्पिरेशन मानती हूँ. रीजन बीइंग मेरे पेरेंट्स, हैड दे नॉट बीन इन माय लाइव्स and had they not been inspiring me, then I would have never achieved my goals till here. As far as my legal fraternity is concerned, there are senior lawyers, there are senior judges who are placed in Supreme Courts, High Court. They've been inspiration to many out there. But the real inspiration we get from our own family, I believe, because पहली fight हमारी अपने family से शुरू होती है. Every girl, every boy, especially girls, have to fight within their own family. The field which I have chosen, it's basically I have not chosen, the God has chosen me for this field. I believe that because it was never been the way that I wanted to be a lawyer. To be honest, I've been a first generation lawyer. Nobody in my family is in the law field, and I, being the first woman out there in this family to be a lawyer, they could have never even thought in their minds that I would achieve something today in this manner. And to be honest, if you ask me, I still say that I have not achieved anything because the journey is so far, and you cannot आप एक हाइट की, एक सितारे की हाइट नहीं नाप सकते. तो मुझे ये लगता है कि it has to be go on and on. You have to learn till the last breath of your life. So to be honest, my inspiration are from my family, my mother especially, who always wanted us. We are three daughters who always wanted the daughters to be on the top, to be successful, to achieve, to be ambitious, to be professionally good. And then, of course, we have also learned the qualities of being a homemaker from her. So it's not that we have to only follow the footsteps of the being the professional lady. We have the other coin, which we are at home. So I think parents have been my inspiration, where I believe that they have been in and out with me in every moment.
Yes, dear. Thank you, ma'am, for sharing. That is very nice. You're very lucky that your mom has been the source of your inspiration. But out there, there are many people who don't have good set of parents. But you're lucky, and we really applaud your mother, and thankful to you for sharing that today with us, that yes, my mother is my inspiration. And as you said, it's not just today and tomorrow, it's a continuous journey of learning. And you also balance, I'm a professional as well as a wonderful homemaker, and I learned all of these skills from my parents. That's really nice. Thank you for sharing all of that. Much appreciated. Dear ma'am, would like to go on a journey down towards your childhood. How was your childhood? How was that little Juhi? वो कौन थी छोटी सी Juhi?
I was always been a bold child. I've never been a shy child in my family. I love to have other activities. See, I've been the one who have learned Kathak also in the early years of my childhood. Then I have learned art. I used to paint a lot. I have so many paintings at my home. So these are my hobbies. I love to cook. I had been cooking for some time now, not exactly every day, I would say, because I don't get time. But yeah, a couple of uh, days, if I get time in the month, I do cook for my children, for myself also. So I used to do all these things. I've been a very bold child in my school also. I've been a child who've been regularly doing all the curricular activities. It's not always that I've been a first benchers. I've never been the first benchers. I've been not even the last benchers. I would say I've always been a middle benchers. कभी फेल नहीं हुए, कभी पास, मतलब कभी फर्स्ट नहीं आए तो कभी फेल भी नहीं हुए. It's been, I'm on a academics also. I've been a average student, not that brainy, not that loser. That's the real truth of my life. So yeah, but as far as the hard work is concerned, I've never given a single thought to it. It's me who has taken this Juhi Arora to Juhi Arora and Associates in the last 12 years. So I've been always a hardworking one, whether it is to be field of a law, whether it's to be field of some having some curricular activities, anything. I have started my own hobby center also in the very early years. I have done teachers educations also. I've for some couple of years I have done a teaching as a profession. So I've done a lot many things in my life, and I would say I was a jack of all trades.
Yes, dear. Thank you, ma'am, for sharing. That's really very nice. Dear ma'am, any incident of your childhood you remember? कोई खास incident ऐसा कि भाई it's still fresh in my mind?
There are so many incidents. I would say that actually gives a very good feeling. But if you would ask me one of them, I would say it is a good thing for us to say that I will have just passed my 12th and I have decided to earn that time. So my father was not liking it, saying that you have to focus on your studies rather than going into this earning and all. You will get good age when you can do your earnings. Right now it's a time for you to have a studies, but of course I am not saying that कि मुझे पढ़ना नहीं था या I never wanted to, but side by side I never wanted to. मैं खाली नहीं बैठ सकती. I am the person who cannot sit idle at home. So that time I and my sister had an idea, let's start with the hobby center. Then we had an hobby center, having small kids around, our neighbors who used to come to us. We used to teach them dance, used to teach them coloring. Though even I was also only 19 years of age that time, 17 or 18 years. But still, that kind of feeling I always had in my mind, that I cannot sit idle. Though my father never had that, we never had that kind of atmosphere, touchwood, by the grace of God, that we had a difficulty of some financial or something. Nothing was there, but it's just that made a shock. That was my memories. I still remember. शुरू में नहीं हुआ, आसपास लोगों ने बोला अरे कोई आ नहीं रहा, but then we gradually 30-40 students actually registered for that 2 months. So it was a great feeling, earning at the 19 years of age, and चाहे आपको वो 500 ही मिला उस टाइम for particular, 300 रुपए मिले एक बच्चे के particular coaching के लिए, but that was a great feeling, I would say. And उसको कोई उसकी कोई वो नहीं है. Nothing, no words can be described.
Yes, dear. Very true, ma'am. Very true. Thank you for sharing. That makes everyone out there, earn while you learn. Yes, or learn and earn. That's really wonderful to be a part, to get that financial independence at a young age. बहुत अच्छी बात है, ma'am. In fact, in the West, it is encouraged, to go forward and
Correct.
Yes.
Correct.
Dear ma'am, would you like to share today a nice book which you have read and said, yes, this book would help all of the younger brothers and sisters out there and the seniors as well?
The only book I believe I have read apart from my law, and I believe in that, it's Bhagavad Gita. So I believe in that. Otherwise, they've been बड़े होने के बाद, after being law, हमें कभी normal story books का time ही नहीं मिला, because we were busy in the law. Then after that, the law books were only our sole books. जिसको हम आज भी, हम अगर आप मेरा background भी देखें तो it's all full of so because we have to read the judgments before going into any practice or case laws, we need to study. So I believe that is the only mantra, that Bhagavad Gita कभी भी time मिले, अगर कोई भी पढ़े, चाहे बड़ा छोटा, I think वो सार है एक इंसान की पूरी जीवन का. So I think that's the only book I can recommend to anybody.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you very much. My dear friends, the Bhagavad Gita, the holy book, is really one of the most important books in the world. You have to read it once to get to know yourself better, to understand why we exist in this world. That's really nice. Thank you, dear. Dear ma'am, I would like to ask you a personal question now. How would you want to be remembered in this world? Juhi Arora ma'am को कैसे याद करना है और क्यों याद करना है? Why and how?
I would say कि बड़ा नहीं, नेक. बड़ा इंसान करके ना याद करे, पर एक नेक इंसान करके जरूर इंसान याद करे कि आप एक कुछ है जो आप लोगों को जानते. क्योंकि आई बिलीव इन दिस कोरोना पीरियड, आई थिंक एवरीबडी हैव सीन दैट लोगों के पैसा काम नहीं आया, द मनी डजंट कम इन, मतलब कोई उनको काम नहीं आया, ना ही उनका, सिर्फ इंसान की अपनी काइंडनेस उस वक्त काम आई थी, और उसकी अपनी सोच काम आई थी. तो आई बिलीव if somebody remembers me, even after some couple of years, they would say that there is one person, she has a very pious aura, she has a pious heart, she is a soul who can give you something. So if aaj ki date pe, if you're giving something to others, whether in the sense of moral support or whether in the sense of education, you can say that I am now students which are interning under me are almost 15 to 20 students every month from pan-India colleges. Students are coming to us every day. When I see my inbox is full of mails, obviously I cannot accept so many of students, because कितना भी बड़ा office कर लूँ, I won't be able to accept so many students. But हाँ, कोशिश ये रहती है maximum बच्चों को I can provide them the internships wherein they can come in the office, they can see how the working style and how I have taken this journey so far. So that's, I believe, so people should know you that you are able to give somebody, because लेने के लिए तो दुनिया खड़ी है, देने के लिए बहुत कम लोग हैं. और आई थिंक किसी से अगर आपको कुछ मिलता है, चाहे समय मिले किसी का, या किसी से आपको दो शब्द भी मिल जाए आज की डेट में, तो आई थिंक वो बहुत बहुत ज्यादा जरूर, बहुत ही, वो ही बहुत कुछ है. अदरवाइज आप किसी से कुछ एक्सपेक्ट नहीं कर सकते. सो आई बिलीव दैट कि मुझे कोई याद करे तो ऐसे ही याद करे.
जी, थैंक यू वेरी मच मैम. इतनी अच्छी बात आपने समझाई हमको कि भाई जस्ट रिमेंबर मी फॉर हु आई एम, टू बी अ पर्सन विद honesty and justice, बड़े नेक इंसान. and you says time is everything. बस if there is a little time for all of us and we share that with each other. Yes,
time is money.
Thank you, ma'am. Very down to earth you are. I thought, okay, I'm going to interview an advocate today. So I was like, oh my God. I just was thinking, but you're a very nice person, an approachable person, down to earth, friendly, warm. Yes, ma'am. And in fact,
we have to be rooted. Reason being, we have to be very much rooted. Otherwise, अगर आप रूटेड नहीं रहेंगे तो आप स्ट्रेंथ नहीं रहेंगे आपके अंदर. अदरवाइज आप देखो, कोई भी चीज हवा में लटकी है, वो तो कभी भी झोंके से हट जाएगी. अगर आप जमीन से ग्राउंडेड रहेंगे तो आपको कोई नहीं हिला सकता. तो आई बिलीव इन दैट. सबसे पहले तो यू हैव टू बी वेरी मच grounded so that nobody can hit you.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, dear friends, this is a beautiful message from our celebrity. She's Advocate Juhi Arora, and she would like to say that you have to be grounded. And yes, friends, you have to be like that, strong from within, and face all the difficulties in life. Stand up for what you believe. Yes, dear ma'am, we come back to you with the next question. Have you been able to take away some days and go on a vacation somewhere? छुट्टियों में कहीं गए आप? अगर नहीं, आप जाना चाहेंगे? अगर हाँ, तो कहाँ पर जाना चाहेंगे?
जी बिल्कुल, हम vacations, I love to go on vacations because we also need some stress busters. So, and especially I have 2 kids, so they love to go on vacation. So कहीं ना कहीं you have to keep a balance with your work and the family. So generally summer vacations are the one when courts are also off. So we generally go to, for long weekends we go there. बट हाँ, ऑफ कोर्स कोई लॉन्ग वीकेंड पड़ता है छोटा मोटा 1-2 दिन का, तो आप आते जाते रहते हो. अदरवाइज आई लव टू ट्रैवल. आई स्पेसिफिकली लव टू ट्रैवल.
Any specific destination कि भाई यहाँ पर जाना है? You feel like that?
Yeah, of course. I would like to visit America, New York.
Yes, that's a beautiful place. Yes, ma'am. Dear ma'am, we'd like to know something more about your law firm, which you have now. It's called as Juhi Arora Law Associates. Could you just share something about it? Actually, what it is all about, such that it could.
It's a firm. It's a legal firm by the name Juhi Arora and Associates, which I started 15 years back, wherein I started as a own, and today we have a staff. We have a legal associates with working with us, and we are taking care of the matters pan India. So we are taking care of matter inside Delhi also, outside Delhi also, district courts also, high courts also, Supreme Courts also, and varying it from different diverse versions like civil matters, matrimonial matters, criminal matters. So we have all kinds of matters which we are taking from higher superior courts to the district level, from Delhi to outside Delhi. So it's basically a firm which give you the advice, which give you the correct, I would say, vetting of any documents, or if you want any case studies, we do research work also. We handle the matters in the litigation manner also. I am a certified mediator otherwise from NCT of Delhi. So we are doing the mediation program also for any couple who wants to settle their matter on without court litigation. So we help in that ways also. So this is the firm wherein we are taking all kind of things. And slowly and gradually, by the grace of God, we have been recognized now. And I've been also awarded as a emerging lawyer of the year 2022 by the Indian National Bar Association, and that was being given by the High Court Justice Rekha Palli. And this year I've been also awarded with Nari Shakti Award, and there have been many, some more, और भी बहुत सारी चीजें हैं जो मुझे भगवान की दया से मिली हैं. आई हैव बीन रेगुलरली गोइंग टू मैनी लॉ कॉलेजेस as a guest faculty, as a faculty development program, as the guest speaker of the event, as the moot court judges. So pan India and Delhi NCR, we have been now recognized. We are getting students from Punjab, from Visakhapatnam, from Kashmir. So various, so this is how we have grown, and we still have many other things to adapt, because I believe this is not the full stop. This is just a beginning. So we have to go more and more.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you for sharing all of that, dear. My dear friends across India, pan India as it is, if you're really interested to be connected for any of the services, any guidance, you could get connected with our special celebrity and guest. She's Advocate Juhi Arora. And dear friends, we go on with the next question now. Dear ma'am, what is that one thing you love about yourself? This is Juhi, and I love myself. I respect myself क्योंकि ये मेरे खास गुण हैं. The most important quality of Juhi that she loves.
The most quality, I would say, for me, maybe other don't like it, but for me, I would say the best thing I believe in myself is that that मुझे झूठ नहीं पसंद. I don't lie. I believe जो भी है, you should be very fair. I always believe in fair practice, whether it is towards my client, whether it is towards the family, whether it is towards the friends, anything. I never lie. I hardly, मतलब कोई बहुत ही जरूरत है या कुछ ऐसा किसी का नुकसान ना हो जाए तो ही शायद मैं कुछ बात को मैनिपुलेट करूंगा. अदरवाइज आई एम वेरी मच फेयर. आई नेवर लाई, आई नेवर मैनिपुलेट थिंग्स, इवन विद द क्लाइंट्स. एट टाइम्स मुझे जो आसपास सुनते हैं वो ये भी बोलते हैं, ऐसे बोलोगे तो क्लाइंट भाग जाएगा. मैं कहा, इट हार्डली मैटर्स टू मी. आई हैव टू गिव हिम अ राइट पिक्चर. See, this is the picture. I am not a miracle box. Neither I am a fairy that I would do this and things would turn upright down. So you have to be very much practical in the life, and those who are with me, they know how I am. So that is why I am very out straightforward person. I never put things in my back, or I never put things. I've never been loaded with a loaded heart. I've never been that. जो भी है दिल पे नहीं है, साफ मुंह पे. So I believe in that, and I think I am good enough to say this, and I will always be like this. I will never change in a way manner कि इसको ये नहीं पसंद तो इसके आगे ऐसे करके बोलो, उसको नहीं पसंद. नो, जो भी है भैया यही है, साफ. पसंद है तो ठीक है, नहीं पसंद है तो जयराम जी की.
जी जी मैम, वेरी नाइस मैम. आई लाइक दिस एटीट्यूड कि भाई स्ट्रेस नहीं रहता हमको कि भाई किसी, इट्स नॉट लाइक ए पर्दा हमारे सामने है या कुछ फॉल्स झूठ मूठ के सहारे जीना पड़ेगा. सो आई लव द वे, आई लव टू बी फ्रैंक, आई लव टू बी हॉनेस्ट, ट्रांसपेरेंट. That's really nice. If they like me or no, it is up to them. But then, yes, this is me. I am Juhi Arora. I love that, ma'am. It's really very nice. And it keeps our mind in peace. We won't be stressed out. Yes, dear friends, we are on this beautiful journey getting to know about our special celebrity, Advocate Juhi Arora. Dear ma'am, now we'll come down to a very, we were so in the serious zone, we'll come down to a very lighter part now. Your favorite movie, which movie you feel was made very well based on any of the legal issues that the society has been facing? Would you like to remember any of them and share with it with us, ma'am? ऐसा कोई मूवी है कि भाई लीगल इश्यू को लेके बहुत इंपॉर्टेंस देके?
ऐसे स्पेसिफिकली तो मुझे याद नहीं है, मेरे को नाम मुझे याद नहीं है, बट हाँ, आई कीप ऑन ऑलवेज वॉचिंग दोज मूवीज हु आर वुमेन ओरिएंटेड मूवीज. जैसे अगर आप कोई भी मूवीज देखें जहाँ पे अकेली औरत ने पूरा रोल निभाया, या फिर लीगल वेटरनिटी पे कोई मूवी है, तो दीज मूवीज आर वेरी, जो एकदम सत्य बता रहे हैं, सत्य पे आधारित है. आई लव दोज मूवीज rather than going for a comedy movies, or that is also okay. I never say कि that, otherwise I like movies, to be honest. चाहे कोई भी मूवी हो, मुझे नहीं लगेगा कि हार्डली मैं किसी को मूवी को बोलूंगी कि बहुत ही बेकार है. आई बिलीव दे हैव वर्कड हार्ड, कुछ ना कुछ करने के लिए कुछ ना कुछ बनाया ही है. तो ठीक है, उसको बेकार कहने से फायदा नहीं है. आप तो इतना भी नहीं बना पाएंगे, तो अगले ने कुछ तो बनाया है. तो आई थिंक उसका हार्डवर्क है वो, चाहे भले ही वो सक्सेसफुल नहीं हुआ. हम भी कितने केस लड़ते हैं, कुछ जीतते हैं, कुछ हारते भी हैं, तो ऐसा नहीं है. बट आई बिलीव कि वो मूवीज मुझे पसंद है जो स्पेसिफिकली जैसे वुमेन ओरिएंटेड मूवीज होती हैं, वो अच्छी लगती है मुझे, जो खुद एक पूरी आधारित, एक औरत की स्ट्रगल पे आधारित होती है कि किस तरह से उसने अचीव किया है यहाँ तक.
जी जी, थैंक यू डियर मैम, थैंक यू वेरी मच.
बेसिकली बायोपिक मूवीज जो होती हैं, आई वुड से दैट मूवीज.
यस डियर, थैंक यू मैम. Dear ma'am, when you were a youngster, when you were in school and college, did you take part in sports and games?
Not much, to be honest. Sports have never been my favorite ones. I used to play very less of basketball. अच्छा हमारे स्कूल में बहुत ज़्यादा था भी नहीं. I've been from ICSE board, from Christian school. So उस time उस स्कूल में इतना ज़्यादा स्पोर्ट्स का नहीं था. तो CBSE बोर्ड नहीं था. तो it was not that कि बहुत ज़्यादा हम एक्टिव थे, but little bit, not much. Yeah, into dance and all, we were like the first ones. I remember I have been given a tag of Farah Khan in the making in the 12th farewell.
Oh, nice. That's really nice. Yes, dear. Thank you for sharing, ma'am. Now, I would like to ask you, now sports, you said no, it is like cultural activities, dance, and all of that. But when India lost the match to Australia, did you feel bad?
Oh, that is, I think, कोई इंसान ही नहीं होगा जिसने ये बोला कि I was the one who was watching single balls even on the mobile because that day we had some invitation from a very close party, so we have to go somehow. I was actually watching the whole match even on the Hotstar on the mobile while going in the car to the party. Also, I watched all the balls, but yeah, later on we really had a very bad day that day because we all were expecting. I think वो पूरे दुनिया के लिए उस वक्त पूरे भारत के लिए एक बड़ा सदमे वाला टाइम था जब ये चीज देखी क्योंकि we were all expecting कि नहीं अब तो इंडिया ही जीतेगी. So ठीक है, but I think हार जीत लगी रहती है. It's a part of life.
जी जी ma'am. Thank you, ma'am, for sharing that. Towards the end, you said हार जीत तो होगी. So we have to be prepared for winning and losing. That is a part of our life. Yes, dear ma'am. Dear ma'am, now a very serious question, dear. What type of a change you would want to bring in the world? किस तरह की चेंज और बदलाव आप लाना चाहेंगे इस दुनिया में मैम? और कहाँ है वो बदलाव जो हम कॉन्सेंट्रेट करना है हमको सभी को?
सबसे पहला बदलाव तो हमें अपने अंदर देखना है आजकल के यूथ को. रीजन बीइंग कि आज की यूथ ही आगे अपने बच्चों को बदलाव देगी. तो आज की पीढ़ी अगर बदलेगी तो कल की जनरेशन अपने आप बदलेगी. क्योंकि अगर हम पिछलों को बदलने चले गए तो बहुत मुश्किल है. इट्स बेटर वी शुड चेंज the if we want to make our future progressive then we have to change today. आज से हमें उस पे काम करना पड़ेगा. If I change then I will even have I can bring change in the society. I can bring change in my family. I can bring change to my children. They would be the one who will bring the change to the future generations. So I believe that we have to change from the day one. Whosoever should think that मैं आज से मैं खुद बदलूं. चाहे मैं हूँ, चाहे मेरे पड़ोसी हो, चाहे मेरे फादर हो, चाहे आगे मेरे रिलेशन में हो, मेरे फ्रेंड्स, अगर वो खुद आज से हम बदलेंगे बजाय इसके कि हम अपने पुराने लोगों को बदलें, उससे बेटर है हम बदलें तो हमारे आगे अपने आप बदलेगा. So I believe that the change is necessary and change towards the goodness, change towards the development. It's not because today we are in the era that we need a change. See, the digitalization era, द रेवोल्यूशन जो इस तरह का आया है इस डिजिटलाइजेशन में, आई बिलीव उससे हर कोई सीख रहा है. एवरीबडी इज लर्निंग नाउ. इवन द कोड्स आर हाइब्रिड इन नेचर. अर्लियर देयर वाज नो टेक्नोलॉजी लाइक दिस दैट वी एवर हैड अ स्क्रीन. आज भी हम जो बात कर रहे हैं दीज आर वेबिनार. ये हमें किसने सिखाया? कोरोना ने सिखाया. मतलब आई थिंक मैं इसी में मैं ऐड करना चाहूंगी दैट आई हैड फर्स्ट वेबिनार in the month of March end or April. I think it was April starting that I started my webinar, first webinar, which was on the topic of law drafting. That was a super hit webinar क्योंकि तब immediately चालू हुआ था webinars. I had done and there were almost 500 participants who participated, the law students. How you learn drafting skills. So I organized that webinar on the Zoom. So हमें उसी से सिखाया ना. अगर हमने चेंज एक्सेप्ट नहीं किया होता तो आज हम यहाँ नहीं होते. और आज कितनी प्रॉब्लम सॉल्व हुई है. अभी जो चीफ जस्टिस है करंट हाई सुप्रीम कोर्ट में, उन्होंने स्पेसिफिकली बोला पैन इंडिया डिस्ट्रिक्ट कोर्ट हो चाहे हाई कोर्ट हो, आप चेंज लाएं. एंड चेंज इन द सेंस यू स्टार्ट एक्सेप्टिंग हाइब्रिड मोड्स. लाइक ऑनलाइन हम कोर्ट की हियरिंग कर सकते हैं. आप यहाँ से बैठ के, जोधपुर मैंने कोर्ट की हेयरिंग करी है, यहाँ से बैठ के, और कितने बॉम्बे हाई कोर्ट की हेयरिंग करी है। आप अगर यहाँ से बैठ के आप दिल्ली में ही, दिल्ली से ही दिल्ली में कर सकते हैं, ऑफिस से बैठ के आप हाई कोर्ट की हेयरिंग कर सकते हैं। सो इस तरह की हाइब्रिड मोड को उन्होंने अप्रिशिएट किया और स्पेसिफिकली बोला है कि इसको अब इंफ्रास्ट्रक्चर को भी हम इस तरीके से कर रहे हैं कि अब हाइब्रिड हैज टू बी देयर. You cannot say no. No judge can say no ki that I will not accept the virtual hearing. You come in the court and then appear. Obviously, I cannot say that that physical appearances or physical hearing can be replaced as an efficiency. That time that will not be replaced. उसकी एक अलग महत्व है. But for the time being, obviously, आज की डेट में दोनों चीजों का होना बहुत जरूरी है. आप यहाँ बैठ के कितना आपका कॉस्ट कटिंग भी है देखा जाए तो, और आप हर जगह पहुंच भी सकते हैं. अदरवाइज और मिलना पहले बहुत मुश्किल होता था. ये सब चीजें हमें कोरोना ने सिखाई है, हाउ टू बी सेल्फ इंडिपेंडेंट, डिजिटलाइजेशन. सो आई हैव seen so far changing, the world is changing, and I think this change has to be accepted in every nature, not only in the field of digitalization, even otherwise also. We should start believing, we should start changing as per the adapt, we should start adapting the new things. अब आप मानेंगे नहीं, पहले के जमाने में फोन्स का कैसा था, आज की देखिए फोन, व्हाट्सएप के बिना हमारी लाइफ ही नहीं है. आई बिलीव व्हाट्सएप नहीं हो तो लाइफ ही खत्म है. इतनी चीजें क्विकर हो चुकी हैं. चेंज इज नेसेसरी. वी शुड ऑलवेज बिलीव कि आप इसके अलावा कोई और भी चेंज आए, और चेंज आ भी रहा है. आप देखो न्यू न्यू एप्स आ रहे हैं मार्केट में. पहले पोर्टर नाम का कोई ऐप नहीं था. पोर्टर ऐप है जिसने, मुझे लगता है, दिल्ली या बड़े एनसीआर की आधी जिंदगी संवार दी है. आपको कुछ सामान मंगाना हो, आपको कहीं से सामान भेजना हो, आप फॉरेन पोर्टर कर सकते हैं, ब्लिंकिट कर सकते हैं, घर बैठे ग्रोसरी ले सकते हैं. तो कहीं ना कहीं वो चीजें आपकी अपनी डे टू डे इफेक्टिव लाइफ को इफेक्ट करेंगी. बट हाँ, every, जैसे मैं बोलती हूँ, every coin has a two sides. So obviously it has the other side also. People have started doing lingering on the things. People have started misusing those virtual hearings. They are not getting serious into their matters. They are घर से बाहर निकलना बंद कर दिया लोगों ने, वॉक करना बंद कर दिया है. हर चीज के लिए ब्लिंकिट करो, 5 मिनट में सामान घर आ जाएगा. तो हर चीज का एक्सेस हर चीज का बुरा है. So we have to create a balance. That is most necessary.
Yes, dear. Thank you for beautifully explaining all of that, ma'am. बहुत अच्छी तरीके से समझाया कि भाई, yes, accept the change and go ahead with it. And if there is any difficulty, stay safe. Because sometimes changes also bring positives and negatives, as you mentioned, right? Yes, dear. Thank you very much. You've given a very good example, the way you've explained, you can shop online, but at the same time, don't only do everything online. You have to even consider walking, coming out.
Yeah, because every time when you go out from your comfortable space, you learn something.
Yes.
You always learn something. Even going out for a ride, you always learn कि देखो किसी रेड लाइट पे रुका है, कोई नहीं रुका. आप उस हर इंसिडेंट से लाइफ में आप सीख रहे हो. Every change, every minute you are learning, I believe. कभी आप छोटों से सीखते हो, कभी बड़ों से सीखते हो. तो that is how we have to.
Yes, dear. Dear ma'am, how would you explain this? Smart work और hard work का अंतर बता सकते हैं मैम? बहुत सारे लोगों को नहीं मालूम what is smart work, what is hard work. They are confused. So according to you and your thoughts and the experience that you have and exposure that you have till today, how would you say that the difference, this is smart work and hard work?
Ma'am, hard work cannot be replaced, first of all. Nothing can be replaced hard work. Hard work is the only mantra for the success, I believe, and I in itself say to everybody. And as far as the smart work is considered, that is the most important ingredient which we have to inculcate. Because smart work हमारे अंदर था नहीं, हमने देख के सीख के अपने अंदर लाते हैं. हम लोगों से सीखते हैं स्मार्ट वर्क. Nobody is a born smart. कोई भी पैदा स्मार्ट नहीं होता, बनता है स्मार्ट. दुनिया सिखाती है हमें. देखिए यही दुनिया हमें सिखाती है. हमारी क्रिटिसिज्म से हम सीखते हैं. और आई थिंक वी शुड अप्रिशिएट दोस क्रिटिसिज्म ऑल्सो. सो हार्ड वर्क तो आपके अंदर है, वो आपको खुद करना है. स्मार्ट वर्क आपको सीखना है. तो आप एक्सेप्ट करो स्मार्ट वर्क, और हार्ड वर्क को जाने मत दो. तो इफ यू हैव कंबाइंड बोथ द थिंग्स इन यू, तो आई थिंक कोई आपको पिछाड़ी नहीं सकता. नोबडी कैन से कि आपसे कुछ नहीं हो सकता. दैट इज अ कंप्लीट बैलेंस टू योर working style and complete balance to your success story. If you have a hard work, you have a smart tricks, तो who would say कि आप क्या नहीं आता? आपको नहीं भी आता होगा, आप तब भी कर लोगे, क्योंकि आपके अंदर स्मार्टनेस है। भले आपको आता नहीं था, पर आप हार्ड वर्किंग हो और आपने दिमाग है, स्मार्टनेस है, आप किसी से सीख के उसको काम करके दे दोगे। आप अगर स्मार्टनेस नहीं रखोगे, सिर्फ हार्ड वर्क रखोगे, करते रह जाओगे, कितनी बार क्या होता है मैम, टुडे इन दिस वर्ल्ड, I believe you have to make people realize that you are good for them. First of all, nobody will come down to you and will say, yeah, you are Mr. Perfect or you're Miss Perfect. No, you yourself have to say that I am perfect for you. आपको
Yes.
खुद बताना पड़ेगा, मैं तुम्हारे लिए एकदम सूटेबल डॉक्टर हूँ, मैं तुम्हारे लिए बिल्कुल सूटेबल टेलर हूँ, इतना बढ़िया सिल के दूंगी कि तुम कहोगे यार ये तो बहुत ही बढ़िया। तो आदमी कहीं इधर उधर भागेगा ही। आप ही उसको अगर कॉन्फिडेंस नहीं दोगे, तो वो तो कहेगा यार ये तो पहले ही कॉन्फिडेंस नहीं, ये मुझे क्या जिताएंगी, या ये मुझे क्या वो करेंगे, ये मेरा क्या, ये तो खराब ही कर देंगे कपड़ा। Like as general, I am sharing a very layman thing, but that's the reality. You have to first put your things into their own shoes. आपको उनको बताना है फर्स्ट ऑफ ऑल, आपको इतना स्मार्ट काम करना जरूरी है, और हार्ड वर्क को कोई रिप्लेसमेंट नहीं है, नथिंग कैन रिप्लेस हार्ड वर्क। स्मार्ट वर्क आज है कल चला जाएगा, जिसके ऊपर आप खेल रहे हो, जिसकी स्मार्टनेस से आप खेल रहे हो, वो नहीं रहा तो आप ऐसे ही रह जाओगे। अगर हार्ड वर्क नहीं रहेगा तो आप कुछ नहीं अचीव कर सकते। हार्ड वर्क का कोई भी वो नहीं, कहते ना किसी को थाली में तो किसी को प्याली में, पर शोहरत नहीं मिलती किसी को खाली में। तो आई बिलीव दैट्स द ओनली मंत्र।
Superb, ma'am. Thank you so much for sharing that. That's very nice. बहुत बहुत बढ़िया. Thank you. Dear ma'am, now I would like to ask you, do you have those special friends in your life कि भाई बचपन में भी थे और आज भी हैं आपके साथ, आपके स्कूल फ्रेंड्स, कॉलेज फ्रेंड्स?
There are many friends of mine who've been with me, studying with me, and there are some friends who have met in this legal fraternity. So they are all types of friends. सबका अलग एक ऑरा है, सबकी अलग मिलने में सब हम अलग तरह से होता है। जरूरी नहीं है आपके स्कूल फ्रेंड्स है तो आपके साथ लीगल फेटर्निटी की अगर बातें नहीं करें तो आपको उनके साथ इंजॉय नहीं करोगे, आप उनके साथ दूसरे तरह से इंजॉय करोगे। जब आप लीगल फेटर्निटी के फ्रेंड्स के साथ बैठते हो तो उनके साथ आप दूसरे तरीके से बातें करते हो। तो इट टोटली डिपेंड्स कि व्हाट काइंड ऑफ अ पर्सन यू आर। आई बिलीव इफ यू आर अ सोशल लविंग पर्सन, अगर आपको सोशल रहना पसंद है और अगर आपको लोगों के साथ बात करना पसंद है, उनके साथ उठना बैठना पसंद है, उनसे व्यूज एक्सचेंज करना पसंद है, तो फिर आप सब तरीके के दोस्त बनाओगे अपने। सो आई एम वन ऑफ दोज। आई ऑलवेज बिलीव इन सोशल नेटवर्किंग एंड आई try to be participate in all the social gatherings as much as I can.
Yes, dear ma'am. Thank you for sharing. Thank you very much. Would you like to mention their names, any of their names, or all of
There's
them?
so many. There's so many.
Yes. So we share all the love from here, from the International Fab Talks, from Juhi Arora ma'am to all of you. Yes, dear. Dear ma'am, what makes you smile?
Two things, I believe. One is when I pray to God, I always smile. I always give शुक्राना to my God, because बिना उनकी blessing के आप कहीं नहीं पहुंच सकते। आप कितना भी हार्ड वर्क कर ले लाइफ में, कितना ही अच्छे डीड्स कर ले, अगर आपको गॉड की ब्लेसिंग्स नहीं है, इफ यू आर नॉट अ गॉड चोजन वन, then you have nothing in their life. You're left with nothing. So I believe that's the first thing. I always smile जब मैं भगवान को प्रे करती हूँ कि भगवान आपने बहुत कुछ दिया है और आगे भी ऐसे ही अपना हाथ हमारे सर पे बनाए रखें, पहली चीज। दूसरा, ऑफ कोर्स, आई ऑलवेज स्माइल व्हेन आई सी माय चिल्ड्रन। दैट्स माय आई थिंक शब्द ही नहीं, मैं क्या बोल, दैट्स द होल बिलीफ दैट या ये मेरे बच्चे ही आई थिंक सब कुछ है मेरे लिए, जो मुझे हंसने पे मजबूर करते हैं, रोने पे भी मजबूर करते हैं, डांटने पे भी मजबूर करते हैं। तो these are the things which I believe कि जब मैं सोचूं तो मुझे अपने आप ही खुशी मिलती है।
Yes, dear. Thank you, ma'am. Thank you so much for sharing all of that. Is there anything that makes you scared? किसी चीज से डर लगती है आपको? You are an advocate and people, you deal with the law and all of that. So do you ever feel that, yes, I am scared of certain things in life? It could be just anything. Yes.
पहली चीज, मैं उस चीज से डरती हूँ जिस चीज की मुझे नॉलेज नहीं है, मैं डरती तब हूँ। रीजन बीइंग कि अगर मुझे किसी चीज का मैंने सब्जेक्ट नहीं पढ़ा है, किसी भी चीज की मैंने ज्ञान नहीं है और मैं आगे खड़ी हो जाऊं, तो आई वुड नॉट बी एबल टू एक्सप्रेस माई सेल्फ, और आई वुड नॉट बी एबल टू गिव जस्टिस टू द वन जिसका मैंने काम पकड़ा है। तो मुझे नॉलेज होनी बहुत जरूरी है किसी भी चीज की। तो अगर आप अंधेरे में हैं तो आपको डर लगेगा ही लगेगा। अगर आपके पास उस नॉलेज की रोशनी है, आई बिलीव फिर आपको डरने की जरूरत नहीं है। और अगर आप सही काम कर, सच्चाई, और अगर आपने ईमानदारी से कोई भी काम किया है, तो आपको कोई डरने की जरूरत नहीं है। आप किसी का गलत नहीं कर रहे हो, कोई आपका गलत कर नहीं पाएगा। तो दैट्स द होल मंत्रा, आई बिलीव दैट्स द थंब रूल ऑफ माय लाइफ, दैट डोंट डू वट एवर यू आर, जो आप बोते हैं वही आप काटते हैं। तो दैट्स द रियलिटी। आप जैसा दुनिया को देंगे, सोसाइटी आपको रिटर्न में वही देंगी। तो अगर आप किसी के साथ गलत नहीं कर रहे हैं, तो आपके साथ भी गलत नहीं होगा, फिर डरना ही क्यों। और अगर आपके पास पूरी नॉलेज है, आप सही, आपको पता है मैं सही हूँ, मैं गलत नहीं हूँ, और मैं जो कर रही हूँ ठीक कर रही हूँ, तो फिर तब भी आपको गलत, आप डरते आप तभी हो जब आपको आपकी इनर कॉन्शियस आपको अलाउ नहीं करती, तभी आपको डर लगता है। जब आपके अंदर इनर कॉन्शियस आपकी कह रही है आप ठीक हो, यू आर डूइंग राइट, तो फिर किस चीज से डर। अगर आपका ऑर्डर, अगर आप, मैं एग्जांपल दे रही हूँ, अगर आप कोर्ट में भी खड़े हो, आपने अपने पूरे आर्ग्यूमेंट्स अच्छे से किए, भले ही आपको ऑर्डर ना भी मिले, बट यू हैव दैट कॉन्फिडेंस इन यू। वो हारना जीतना वो केस के मेरिट्स के ऊपर डिपेंड करता है, बट आपने अगर अपनी बात अच्छे से रखी, आपने अपने कर्म अच्छे करे, तो फिर आपको डरने की कोई जरूरत नहीं, बिकॉज अल्टीमेटली कर्मास रीपे, and I am a strong believer in this. Karmas repay, and it will not take time, it will be repaid, and in this बर्थ ओनली। आपको बाहर आगे जाने की भी जरूरत नहीं पड़ेगी। बहुत रेयर केसेस है जहां पे आपको दूसरे जन्म में कुछ भोगोगे, आप, बात अलग है। बट आई एम स्ट्रॉन्ग बिलीवर इन दिस स्टोरी। आई वुड नॉट से कि ये सब कहावतें हैं, बट दैट्स द रियल ट्रूथ। आप आज करके देख लो किसी के साथ गलत, आपके सामने अपने आप आ जाएगा कुछ दिन बाद कि यार किसी ना किसी तरीके से, किसी ना किसी रूप से। और आप कुछ अच्छा करके देख लो, आपको अलग ही फीलिंग, ना भी आए सामने आपके साथ अच्छा, एटलीस्ट आपको वो एक गिल्ट तो नहीं होगी। यू विल नॉट हैव दैट गिल्ट टुमारो दैट यार किसी साथ गलत किया और मैं कैसे, आपको कहीं ना कहीं वो गिल्ट कॉन्शियस आती ही है। आई बिलीव कितना भी आप ऊंचाइयों पे पहुंच जाओ, कितने भी सक्सेसफुल पर्सन बन जाओ, अगर आप किसी से गलत कर रहे हो, कहीं ना कहीं वो आपके चेहरे पे, आपके सोल में आपको नींद नहीं आएगी, कुछ ना कुछ ऐसा होगा, कहीं ना कहीं आप परेशान तो रहोगे ही रहोगे।
वेरी ट्रू, वेरी ट्रू, परफेक्ट। आई रियली लाइक द वे यू पुट इट। गिल्टी फीलिंग आ जाएगी हमें कि भाई हम किसी को नुकसान पहुंचे, कुछ भी गलत कर दिए हम, सो यू विल बी गिल्टी नो मैटर व्हाट इट इज। यस डियर, यू
एंड
डू इट वेरी
टुमारो
वेल।
ऐसा भी होता है कि आप के सामने वो सेम पिक्चर खड़ी हो जाती है आपकी, अगर आपने कुछ गलत किया है तो आपके सामने, क्योंकि ऐसा नहीं, हम सबने कुछ ना कुछ गलत किया ही होगा। वी ऑल आर ह्यूमन बींग्स। हम लोग में से कोई भगवान नहीं कि हम कहें हम तो बिल्कुल जब से पैदा हुए हैं आज तक हमने उसमें कुछ गलती नहीं हुआ, या बट आप इसी को इंसान कहते हैं कि आपने गलत किया और आपने रियलाइज कर लिया कि मुझसे वो गलती हुई थी, अब मैं उसको रिपीट नहीं करूंगी या करूंगा। दैट्स द होल स्टोरी ऑफ ह्यूमैनिटी। अदरवाइज फिर हमें और जानवरों में या उसमें फर्क ही क्या हो गया, शैतानों में। आपने गलत किया कोई बात नहीं, और आपको आज रियलाइजेशन है, आई थिंक वो बहुत बड़ी जरूरत है। आपको रियलाइजेशन तो है जिससे कि आप कल को कोई और चीज रिपीट नहीं करोगे। पर अगर सेल्फ रियलाइजेशन नहीं है, फिर तो आप समझ लो आप कब फ्यूचर अंधकार में है।
जी जी जी, थैंक यू डियर मैम। डियर मैम, क्वेश्चन ऐसा है कि आपके जैसा बनना चाहेंगे हमारी जो यंग जनरेशन है, दे वांट टू बी द नेक्स्ट जूही अरोरा, आपकी तरह बोलने लगे, आपके सोच और विचार जैसे हैं, प्रोग्रेसिव थिंकिंग and as well as traditional, both mixed together. You are a blend of everything. If somebody would like to become the next Juhi Arora, what is the message that you'd like to share for them?
Patience, patience, and patience. Have patience in life because Rome cannot be built in one day. और अगर फर्स्ट जनरेशन लॉयर बीइंग अ वुमेन अगर मैं अचीव कर रही हूँ और आगे भी करूंगी, तो आप भी कर सकते हो, आई बिलीव। और स्पेशली दैट दिस मैसेज इज टू यंग वुमेन, यंग गर्ल्स जो करना चाहती हैं और इस फ्रेटर्निटी फील्ड में, इस लीगल फील्ड में आना चाहते हैं। बट कहीं ना कहीं आपको भी पता है, शुरू में तो जिस टाइम हमने किया उस टाइम तो लोगों की सोच ही ऐसी थी, अरे वकील क्यों बना रहे हो, शादी भी नहीं करेगा कोई, लड़कियां बहुत तेज मानी जाती हैं, आएगा कौन, छतरी के नीचे बैठेंगे, क्योंकि आप देख लो अगर दिल्ली जैसे कल्चर में लॉयर्स की वैल्यू या लॉयर्स का एक रुतबा है, बट अगर अभी आप अगर वहां आउटस्कर्ट्स चले जाओ, आपको भी पता है कि वहां पे कचहरियों में किस तरह का काम हो रहा है। कचहरी में अब तो खैर बहुत फर्क आ चुका है, देख भी ना मार्वलस चेंज। जब मैंने प्रैक्टिस शुरू करी थी तब में और अब में बहुत फर्क आ चुकी है चीजें, और अब आगे और आ जाएंगी। बट ऑब्वियसली उस टाइम से भी अगर आप देखें पहले, तो लीगल फील्ड में हार्डली वी यूज्ड टू सी वुमेन। तो आई बिलीव हैव पेशेंस, आप अपने पास अपने पेशेंस रखें, हार्ड वर्क रखें। 5 P's आई ऑलवेज मेंशन, दैट इज पैशन, आपके पास पैशन बहुत होना चाहिए जरूरी, बिकॉज विदाउट पैशन यू कैन नॉट अचीव एनी गोल। देन देयर इज अ पेशेंस, यू हैव टू कीप पेशेंस। हो सकता है आपको 2 साल लग जाए, हो सकता है 20 साल भी लग सकते हैं, यू नेवर नो, you have to keep patience. Then is prescient, the knowledge. So 4 P's में से थर्ड हो गया आपका प्रेजेंट नॉलेज, आपके पास जरूर होनी चाहिए। नहीं है तो पढ़ो बुक्स, स्टडी करो, नॉलेज लेके कोई पैदा नहीं होता, सबको यही मिलती है। Then the last is presentation, how you present yourself towards the society, how you present yourself in the court, how you present yourself in the field of your corporate, whatever, in whichever field. These 4 P's are, I believe, these are the thumb rules of my life which I've always followed. So I also say this 4 P's to the younger generations. Try to follow these 4 P's. I think something good will happen to you, I believe.
Thank you, dear ma'am. Thank you very much for sharing. Thank you so much. Dear ma'am, अगर आप आज एडवोकेट जूही अरोरा नहीं होते तो कौन सा प्रोफेशन, which profession you would have selected?
I would have likely to go in interiors. I love interior decoration, painting, something related to art and all,
Yes, dear.
creativity.
Yes, yes, yes. Dear. I think from school and college you have had that passion, right? Yes, that hobby. Your favorite color?
Even you would say, even when it comes to interiors in my office or in my home, I myself have मैं अपने आप ही R&D करती हूँ। मुझे ये नहीं कि मैं किसी इंटीरियर डिजाइनर को हायर करूँ, या मैं ये नहीं कह रही, मैं मेरे वर्ड्स ये नहीं कि मैं खुद एक बहुत बड़ी इंटीरियर डिजाइनर, इट्स नॉट दैट। there are many good people who are actually exclusively doing this with the proper studies. I cannot beat their mind and their experience with my choice, but see, if I have the interest towards some sector, then I would give my best to it, I would say that. So that is why I love doing it, and I most of the things I do it by own.
Great. That's really nice, dear. Thank you for sharing, ma'am. Thank you very much. Dear, your favorite color?
Black.
Why?
Because black has made me and has given me everything. आज मैं काला कोट पहनती हूँ, मेरी यूनिफॉर्म ब्लैक है, और ब्लैक हैज दैट पावर, आई बिलीव ब्लैक हैज दैट थिंग्स विच सब चीजें एब्जॉर्व कर सकता है, वो उसके अंदर वो शक्ति है, आई बिलीव, जो लेने की भी है और देने की भी है। तो आई लव ब्लैक।
Yes, dear. A beautiful quotation or a proverb, ma'am, from your side. आपका favorite proverb?
I will tell you after some time.
Ji, ji, ji. Ma'am, you've accomplished so many things till date on your professional journey, personal life as well. So till today, on the professional front, this is my wow achievement. अच्छा लगा मुझे ये achieve करने से. What is the proudest achievement till date?
The proudest achievement I had, that I have bought a new office of 200 square yards and got it properly constructed, renovated into a barrister's office, and then got it inaugurated from the senior fraternity members of our legal fraternity. One was the additional solicitor, then the other one was the ex-ED chief, enforcement director chief. And so that was, I think, and one was the president, Supreme Court Bar Association. So this was the thing which I believe that till today I have achieved. Wow. And one in the panel, being in the panel of the High Court. So there have been many instances when I feel, even आज की डेट में तो हम एक कोर्ट में लड़ते हैं और ऑर्डर हमारे फेवर में आ जाए, तो मुझे तो उसमें बड़ी खुशी होती है, वाव फील आती है। अगर आपके साथ सीनियर कोई खड़े हैं और आपने उनको हरा दिया तो आई थिंक उसमें भी वो है. So, but as far as till today, this is the best thing which I can say God has given me and has happened to me in the sense of my professional life.
Yes, dear. Thank you, ma'am, for sharing. Thank you very much. Dear ma'am, there are many sisters out there. बहुत सारे ऐसे बहनें हैं बाहर जो टॉक्सिक सिचुएशंस में है अभी. उनको नहीं मालूम कि भाई ये टॉक्सिक सिचुएशन है, ये सिचुएशन मेरे लिए ठीक नहीं है, यही जिंदगी है. They think and they stay over there for many years. So how to make them understand? Is there any awareness sessions that we should create that this is not right? These are your rights. These are your legal rights, and these.
Yeah, see ये तो बहुत जरूरी है आज की डेट में. अवेयरनेस बहुत जरूरी है क्योंकि आधे लोगों को ये पता ही नहीं कि उनके राइट्स क्या हैं. That is much needed. And I keep on going on the talk shows. There was a women reservation bill which was passed with respect to the 33% in the parliament. Then I was there in the news channel regarding that. So I try to go as much as, and I try to explore those possibilities where I can reach out to people which are needy. So that is why we keep on doing webinars also. I at times give online sessions also to some of the topics so that people can know that what are their rights with related to domestic violence, with related to the property rights, succession rights, with related to mediations and everything. So the best thing I would say is that if anybody who is suffering any problem, the best thing is that they should reach out to somebody who can give her a good legal or him a good legal remedy. Because that is much necessary. Because हम आधी प्रॉब्लम वही हमारी बढ़ जाती है जब हम उस प्रॉब्लम का सोल्यूशन नहीं ढूंढते हैं. So
Yes.
solution needs to be seen rather than thinking that हाई क्या हो गया, हाई क्या हो गया. Every problem has a solution. और जो प्रॉब्लम आई है वो तो आनी लिखी होगी इसलिए आई है. और अब उसका सोल्यूशन भी आया ही होगा. बिकॉज अगर भगवान ने प्रॉब्लम भेजी तो उसका सोल्यूशन भी भेजा ही है. The only thing is that you have to find it out.
Yes, dear. Very well explained, ma'am. Thank you so much. You explained it so well. If you get a chance to go into the past and relive somebody's life, whose life you would love to relive?
Whose life if I want to relive? ऐसा तो I have never thought of to relive somebody's life because I believe भगवान ने मुझे भी सब कुछ ही दिया है. तो अगर अपने से ऊपर को देखो तो आप रोगे, अपने से नीचे को देखोगे तो आप हंसोगे. So I'm comfortable with my life. I do not want to relive somebody's life. I'm happy.
Very nice. Thank you, dear. Dear ma'am, do you forgive others easily?
Yes. Not, I don't keep it in heart, I would say. मैं भूल जाती हूँ. अगर मैं forgive नहीं भी करूंगी तो I will not keep that in my heart. That's that the way. मैं ये नहीं कहती कि मैं बिल्कुल भूल के उसको गले में ला लूंगी. But I will not keep that in heart also. It's okay. For me, then that things doesn't exist. I believe in that funda. Rather than keeping it my heart और कल को उसको मिले revenge देने से अच्छा है, I just throw it away. So I believe कि जिसने क्यों किया वो उसका कर्म था, मेरा जो है वो मेरा कर्म है. So I just throw it away and I don't keep it in my heart. And if next time if I meet that same person, I would maintain distance, but I would not say कि यार मैं तो अब इसको भी इसके साथ भी ऐसा ही करना है. I would not be that person. Rather on the other side I would say ठीक है जो भी था हो गया जयराम जी की अब distance because I learned from that lesson. मैंने उस चीज से सीख लिया कि मुझे यहाँ से क्या मिल सकता है और मुझे यहाँ से क्या मिला है. तो जब मुझे अब पता है कि वहां जाऊंगी तो मैं वहां अंधेरा ही है या वहां गड्ढा ही है तो मैं जानबूझ के वहां जाऊंगी नहीं. I keep that distance and bar from that particular person. So I will rather choose that person does not exist. Why to give my even negative energy on it? मैं अपनी एनर्जी भी क्यों वेस्ट करूं? So I believe कि अपनी एनर्जी पॉजिटिव चीजों पे लगाओ बजाय इस चीज के कि आपके साथ कुछ गलत किया तो उसको भगवान देखेगा.
Ji, yes, ma'am. Thank you so much for sharing, dear. On a scale of 1 to 10, how would you rate yourself with regard to forgiving others? कितने points आप देंगे अपने आप?
8 तक तो दे सकती हूँ.
Ji, how sweet of you. That's really nice. Dear ma'am, would you like to speak a line or two on constructive
I would say ki at times it plays a dual role. At times it gives you very much benefit also, and at times it actually demotivates you. So it depends upon person to person how you takes that. If you are taking that criticism in a good manner, then that will give you a kick. And it actually happens to me. मेरे को तो किक मिलती है जब भी मुझे क्रिटिसाइज किया लोगों ने, मैं तो और ऊपर ही गई हूँ. और बहुत से लोग होते हैं जो डीमोटिवेट हो जाते हैं, परेशान हो जाते हैं. तो आई बिलीव मैं उनको ये मैसेज देना चाहती हूँ कि it is a good thing. You should admire those people who are there with you, who are criticizing you. अदरवाइज आपको पता कैसे चलेगा कि आपको और कुछ अचीव करना है लाइफ में. अगर भाई आप एक टाइम पे आके खुद लोगे तो सब कुछ आई विल अचीव. क्रिटिसिज्म मिलेगा तो एटलीस्ट आपको ये रहेगा कि किसी को तो कुछ दिखाने को मिलेगा ना. यू विल हैव दैट एम टू you will have that aim कि मुझे इसको fulfill करना है. So I believe that ways.
Yes, dear ma'am. Thank you so much, ma'am, for sharing all of that. Dear ma'am, we've come to an end to the main round of the interview. We have a small segment called as the rapid fire round, which will take 5 minutes. Yes, dear? Thank you, ma'am. Dear friends, we've had a wonderful time getting to know about the different terms, technicalities of the law and order situation, and of course, how we should deal with our lives, how we should stay strong. From our special celebrity, she is Juhi Arora, ma'am. Now let's get to know about her likes and dislikes. Like, she's given many important mantras in our life, how to overcome. She's very down to earth, practical, professional, a mother, a great homemaker as well. All of this mixed together, blended, and that's the beauty of life. Dear friends, we'll go on with the rapid fire round. Dear ma'am, this section will be like answer in 1 or 2 words. It will be a short session. एक सुंदर सा दिन एक ही शब्द में.
जब मैं माँ बनी.
Wow. When you help others, do you expect anything in return?
At least gratitude.
Perfect. A very nice answer. Lovely answer. I love that. Close to my heart. Yes. City, village, or town?
City.
Land, water, or air transport?
Land.
Which is your favorite season?
Autumn.
If on a table, lots of cakes, chocolates, and ice creams were placed, what would you take first?
Can you repeat? Chocolate?
Chocolates, cakes, and ice creams.
I won't be able to take because my kids will not leave for me.
Oh, okay. Okay. Sweet of you. Firbi, you think if at all you had a chance, like what would it be? First choice.
I would go for cake.
Cakes. Any flavor like that? Strawberry?
Yeah. At times, I have multiple choices. Truffle also I like. I like pineapple also.
Yes, dear. Are you a good cook? I think the answer is yes. Yes, because earlier you mentioned it, that you love cooking and all. Yes, dear. Maybe know the name of your favorite teacher. Or
teacher?
Yes.
My mother.
Wow, that's great. Are you an early bird or a night owl?
Night out.
Salty, sweet, spicy, sour food?
Spicy.
Life is all about money, happiness, or both?
I think life is all about mix of all. Only
true.
Money will not help. Only happiness will not help. So, and anything which is not in the between will also not help. So both of them is required.
Very true, ma'am. Very true. Are you an introvert, an extrovert, or an ambivert?
Extrovert.
When you are alone in your room, nobody is there, no work, you're sitting on a chair, no gadgets as well, you're connected to your thoughts. Where do your thoughts take you? Past, present, or future?
I manifest. So future, I would say.
Wonderful. You love socializing or me time?
Socializing.
Yes, I had the answer with me. You already answered that at the start of the interview. Are you a thinker, doer, or both?
I'm a doer.
Experiential learning or theoretical learning?
Both.
Perfect. Fresh fruits, fresh salads, or fried food?
Fried food.
Yes. Home cooked food or food ordered from out?
Obviously, home cooked food is the first choice, but I am a very foodie person, so I love having outside food also.
Yes. You love to spend time on a beach with family or in a forest?
Beach,
Is it song or dance?
dance.
Walking, two-wheeler, four-wheeler?
I would love to have a private jet, ma'am.
Wow, that's nice. Wonderful. We'd love to see you there. Really, that's really nice. What a beautiful answer that is. That's really nice. Manifest, you said, right? Yes, dear. I love that answer. The favorite day in the week?
Friday.
Your favorite
Why?
number?
Because
Sorry,
reason
sorry.
being, my children generally go for a night out with my nanny, with their nanny and all. So I have a very good day, Friday night. So we enjoy that Friday night, doing all my pending works or going for a movie or something like that. So that is a एक दिन मिलता है अभी तक तो बच्चों से जो थोड़ा सा बच्चे भी खुश और पेरेंट्स भी खुश.
Gee, gee. That's really nice, ma'am. Your favorite number?
Number one,
Tea or coffee?
both.
Do you like to give gifts or take gifts? Receive gifts?
Give gifts.
Yes, dear. We would now like to ask you for a gift. I'll ask you to give me two gifts. You can give me any one. One is either sing a song for us or your favorite song, or you could give both the gifts also. I'm very happy. We will be happy. So one is sing a song for us, your favorite song, and another is share 3 magical words with us.
Magical words I would share. You are the best.
How nice. That's really so beautiful. You are the best. Yes, ma'am. You are the best. You opened up so well and so nicely. You've spoken so nicely. You know, blended both, you know, the natural human life, the professional life, how to connect with people, how to be grounded, how to be rooted. आपने ये सब बता दिया हमको. That's really nice. And not to be egoistic, not to be proud, but to, you know, concentrate on the path of truth. All of that you've shared very well, dear. Would you like to share a song with us? Would you like to sing a song for us? Would you oblige? Like, nahi, oblige request. It's a request. दो line, ma'am.
कौन सा गाऊं?
Anything. It could be a bhajan, it could be a sloka, it could be like even a song from any movie.
I would say शुक्राना. That's the only mantra. शुक्राना एंड शुक्राना. अगर आप जितना भगवान का शुक्राना करोगे वही आपको सब कुछ है. तो that's the I would say. I'm not a very good singer.
Yes, dear. Yes, dear ma'am. Thank you very much, ma'am. Looking forward to many more interactions with you on the International Fab Talks. Thank you so much for accepting the invite and honoring this platform. Thank you so much.
Pleasure is mine.
Yes,
Thank you so much.
Yes, dear. Stay blessed and stay happy, dear friends. With this, we'd like to end the International Fab Talks. We love to communicate with you. We love to coordinate with you. And thanks for being on our beautiful journey. And thanks for being a member of the International Fab Talks. Have a wonderful day, dear. Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you.